Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fine Boy Papi, and today we are doing our last should I say our last preseason, because it's no longer a preseason, it's almost into the season, because we'll be having Inter Milan at Stamford Bridge. So far so good. It has been an underwhelming preseason. We have been bad, few times good, a few positives, and other things, but like so far so good. Generally, this has been a very underwhelming preseason for Chelsea. So today we'll be doing the Inter Milan preview. That's pretty much our last match, like for the preseason. Then the season starts. So in this match, what you get to see a more like first team Chelsea. You will get to see what Chelsea is going to play in the match against City and subsequential in the Prem. So already I did a video where I discussed about Chelsea best 11. You could go check it out. We discussed that exclusively, and I had a guest on it as well. Okay, Inter Milan is a very pretty solid side. They have been solid in this preseason. They are champions of Italia. So I think it's going to be a very, very tough match. This is going to be another test for Enzo Maresca to see the strength of the team, to see how this team is adapting to his pattern, to see how the team is adapting to what he wants them to play. You get me? So we'll see a more Chelsea setup that is a more Chelsea first team setup. Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? A more Chelsea first team setup, a setup we are likely going to see. You get me? And Inter Milan are a very good side, and this is another test for Chelsea to see how good we are. I don't know if I should rate our preseason. I'll give it a 4, because already we have 3 losses, 1 draw, and 1 win. That's very, very bad. That says a lot of things. And Inter Milan is not just a side that is not going to be easy. It's going to be hard, actually, because Inter Milan, so far so good for the past 5 seasons, they have been on their best season so far. I think in the past 5 seasons they have won the Italian the Coppa Italia, the Italian Serie A 2-3 times. Yeah, to show you like these people are solid. They are solid. They are very, very good. So I expect Chelsea to like show class, to like improve on what we have already seen. In as much as I ranted against Real Madrid, us losing against Real Madrid, I don't really think our performance in that was generally bad. But I don't think our performance was generally bad. But I think a few individual errors was like what cost us that match. If like by Badoshu we are on his game, forgetting that this is preseason, whether it's preseason or not, he actually cleared that ball, I think we might have win or draw that match. If likes of Sterling took the chances we got against Real Madrid, I think we might have win that match as well. You get me? So there is a lot of inconsistency from few individuals. I think our midfield is settled. It's just the left wing side. Yeah, the left wing side and our centre back. That's where I think we are having problem. I think our goalkeeper, I think Philip Jorgensen is going to bench Sanchez. You get me? So now I'll be giving you my first 11 and my Enzo Maresca's predicted 11, what I feel like Enzo Maresca will go with. Okay, so here is my first here is the first 11 I think Enzo Maresca will be going with. Is up in this screen, as you can see. So in goalkeeping, I think we'll go with Philip Jorgensen. In as much as I said he's rubbish in the last match, but I still stand one thing. I think he's more calm on the ball than Sanchez will ever be. He's more calm. He's not, if you watch, even though when I say like they gave him hospital passes, he's not like in a rush to like play it to the next man or like play it away. He's calm, and then he decides what to do with the ball. You get me? And Fun fact: Philip Jorgensen has never done an error leading to goal. So I think he will be starting for me. I think he will be starting for me all season long. But there is a chance, there is a where in this world Sanchez starts that match. But I think I'll go with Philip Jorgensen. James, yeah, I think we'll see James in the right wing. You get me? Because after this match, I think we need to see James. I think we haven't seen that James flair. We haven't seen that that vibe we normally get from James so far so good in this preseason. I personally haven't seen it. I don't know whether you have seen it, but I personally I haven't seen that James vibe. I haven't seen that James vibe. You get me? That James aura. I haven't seen it. So I think I'm expecting him to put his A game, because pretty much after this match, he's not going to play any match till like next month, September. Yeah, till like September, because he's out for 2-3 matches because of the red card he received last season. And Tosin, I think I'll go with my two centre back will be Tosin and Levi Colwill, and I think they are my best pair for this back. Playing by the show, he has been inconsistent. Axel Disasi, I don't really trust him. I didn't see him in the preseason because of his injury and fitness. I think he's back in the training, but I don't think he's fully fit to start the match. So even if he's fully fit, he's not going to start against it. I think he kind of takes a slow progress and get back into the team. So I think Tosin and Levi Colwill, even though Levi Colwill is not really that it, but Levi Colwill is so far so good at best. You get me? Tosin as well, I feel safe with Tosin more than anyone in that back line apart from Trev. If Trev was to be here, I will slot Trev in that back line easily. And Cucurella, the champion of Europe. We haven't seen him play. He wasn't in the preseason. He returned and he was in Cobham. He has been training. So I think this is his first match he plays. And like I said, there's a great chance he inverts. And if he inverts, I think we are going to see a different Chelsea. We know what he offered to Chelsea when last season, when we were inverting from that wing, he offered a lot. And he did it with Spain, he did it with Chelsea, and I think it's going to be an easy job for him. We will just watch and see, because whether he inverts from that wing. We saw Malagusto inverting from that wing in our last 2 matches, so I think there's chances like we get to see inverting from the left wing side. And my midfield too is Casado and Enzo Fernandez. And now Casado, our last match against Real Madrid, he didn't have much time, but the few minutes he was good. He was good. He played very, very well. You get me? So I think we should rest Romeo Lavia. I think this will pretty much be our midfield 2 for the season throughout. You get me? So this, even though this formation is like this is like the formation we look like when starting the match, but when in the pitch, formation kind of change. We are 3 in the back, and then maybe Casado kind of moves up, helping attacking, and then Enzo Fernandez is kind of playing the deep line playmaking. So like it's a different vibe when like the match starts. So this is not what you see when they are playing. If you watch, it's more of a 3 at the back, then Cucurella inverting from the midfield to the left wing, which he has done countless times. And Enzo Fernandez, even though last season we were happy when he was out that he was costing us matches, but I used to tell people don't rate him because of that season, because number one, he was playing with a hernia injury during the last season. He played with hernia injury almost, so I think that kind of affects his game. But our match against Real Madrid, he was very, very good. I saw him pin a few good passes to Raheem Sterling, which you know the story. We don't need to say it again, but I saw him pin a few good passes to Raheem Sterling, which Raheem Sterling didn't utilize. You get me? Which I think if Raheem Sterling continues like this, is going to be a problem for us. I think we should get a Victor Osimhen and see Jackson on that wing, so that is clinical. Okay, that's not the word for him, but like I think a son that has a more scoring ability than Sterling. You get me? And that's going to actually improve our goal tally this season if we sign an Osimhen and Nico Jackson goes to the left wing. And then my front three, we have to be Cole Palmer, Christopher Nkunku, and Raheem Sterling. Now, Cole Palmer hasn't played any of the preseason, so he's pretty much going to start this one. We need to see him in the Enzo Maresca system. We need to see what he's going to offer in this system. We need to see how he's going to adapt. Palmer will be Palmer. Palmer will play good anywhere. I guarantee that, and I'm sure of that. But I think we just need to see him eye test and see what he's going to do. And I think Palmer will give a difference to this team. We show us something we have been missing out in him not being in the squad. So I think he starts easily. And then at the center, Christopher Nkunku, he has been very, very good there. Chelsea are saying like they are going to play him as the 9 and stuff. But no, I think he has been very, very good in this number 8 role. He has been very, very okay. I think he's very okay playing from the back of a striker because of his creativity. And then if we are to play him in the number 9, I think we are going to miss the creativity of Christopher Nkunku. Get me? So I think he's very good there. Should play there. And then Raheem Sterling, not my best choice, but I think he's the best out of him and Mudryk. Mudryk has been rubbish. I think Mudryk is going to worse. I think he cut his hair and like he's worse than he was. So Raheem Sterling has been good, even though I think his performance against Real Madrid was not that good. But throughout the preseason, I think he looked good. He looked good against Wrexham. He looked good against Celtic when he was back in. He looked good against Club America as well. Against City, we know he owns City. And against Real Madrid, I was underwhelmed. He did good, but he has this problem like of, should I say, indecision. He doesn't finish his finishing product is where the problem is. Maybe he dribbles or gets the ball into the 18-yard box. We saw it countless times, and he doesn't know what to do with it. That's his problem, and I think if we should improve in that, we are good. We are good. And the number 9 pretty much is Nico Jackson. I haven't seen him play. I know he was injured, but reporters that there were chances of him being back. There are chances that he can be back and play in the team. You get? So Nico Jackson in the number 9. As you can see, we already signed Sam Omorodion, but come on, Sam Omorodion doesn't start over Nico Jackson. He hasn't even trained with the boys. You get me? Maybe before then we signed Jackson. So we signed Osimhen, but I'm joking. That's not going to happen. Osimhen deal is going to take more longer, maybe drag in before the season. But so far so good. Jackson is our best number 9 option in the club at the moment. Things might change maybe after the transfer summer. You get me? So that's all. So my scoreline prediction, I will predicting a 2-1 win because I know we are going into every match pretty much knowing that we are going to concede a goal because our team is not that strong, because our backline is not that good, because of the high line and our backline not having the recovery pace. I think we are going to concede a goal. And the 2-1 is because me being a Chelsea fan, and I just have to stand by the club, and that's why I'm going for a 2-1 win. You get me? I really think if these boys were to win this game and going into that City match, that would do their confidence a world of good. You get me? Going into the City match is going to really, really help them. It's going to really help them with consistency and stuff like that. That's all for it for this match for now. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll drop the match review when the match is done. It will be.